Welcome, everybody. We are going to cover Twitter. I think Twitter is a very important platform for anybody who sells information. So, speakers, authors, if you have a book to sell or you're planning on selling a book, if you want to be a speaker and get invited to conferences, Twitter is a great way to, or X is a great way to connect with people. And they have some new features, specifically spaces, which are a great practice for speaking, and it allows you to connect with your tribe. So let's talk about what you need to make the most of this platform. So download the app, uh, play around with it, especially on your phone, because the phone experience has different capacity than the desktop experience, and I'll show you both. You're going to want to put your headshot on there. It just looks better, and you're going to want to really focus on your bio, because people don't follow you if you don't have a filled in bio, and 95% of people do not fill in their bio. So when you're looking at um, there's a browsing process where you're trying to quickly select if the person's worth following or not, and having a filled out bio is just a huge plus in terms of convincing people to follow you or not. And in your bio, you're going to want to explain your area of expertise, and you're going to want to write it to attract your tribe and attract your supporters, not trolls. And you also want to include your featured link, usually your website, but if you have a book to promote, definitely take advantage of that link, because people do click it. And then in the banner, there's a banner, and like I'll just pull up mine. If you look at my profile, this banner image here that I made, that's real estate that you can use to express who you are and what you stand for. And then I've got, some branding on there. And then on Speaker Salon, I used that real estate to further explain instantly kind of an energy about who we are and what we're about. All right, and then the pinned post. So I think this is important real estate. The pinned post is what you want in order to get people to the most important thing that you're doing at that moment. So with Speaker Salon, we cover human ecology topics and ethics, bioethics, and I have a Twitter space or an X space event that I'm hosting, and I want everybody to go to it. So I pinned that. I click on the right link, and I can pin it or unpin, and that goes to the top of my profile. That's an important real estate. So spaces. Again, I'll show you my space that I developed is going to be on organ harvesting as the next topic. It's kind of a, not super pleasant, but it's worth thinking about just for the sake of your driver's license. And I organize this event myself. I've got, already almost 2,000 people who have seen it. And I don't know why it's not saying see details right now, but other people who see that, they can choose to, it usually says see details, and they can add it to their calendar, and they'll get a reminder or set reminder to join the space. And I think that this is possibly one of the cheapest and most effective ways to get a lot of people in a room in order for you to promote ideas. It's cheaper than a conference, but it's like a conference but cheaper. It's like a radio show but cheaper. Everybody has a phone, and like a podcast and a town hall meeting all in once. So, and it's easy for people who care about the same topic as you to peruse the kind of marketplace of spaces that are available for them to listen to and find you. So it's a very affordable way for you to find your people. And so if you go to help.x.com and follow that link, it'll give you the full rundown down in their language as to how to use the spaces. But if you check this image out, if you look over here, they had 13.5 thousand people tune in to this event, and it costs $0 to organize. So it's a lot of people in a room. And I know for a fact that the host just recently started doing this. So in this instructional video, this is for my digital marketing students. They get to watch this, you guys don't. But it's basically me screenshotting my phone so you can have some more direct spaces and instructions. But this is an audio only platform. You can, here's how you host a space. You long press on the compose button, and then you can, oh, sorry about that. There's, you can do it up to 30 days in advance, schedule the space for later, or do it now. And they are live until you end it. And there's some rules, but you can learn more there. I think this is a really important tool. TweetDeck is a pro feature that you have to subscribe to Twitter to use, but you go to X Pro, and then my friend, we were on the topic of fertility earlier, one of my students, and let's just do a new deck. We're going to name this one digital marketing, and we are going to use a computer emoji to kind of connote what it's about. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start doing research on the topic of digital marketing. And this is all the latest tweets where the community and the public is talking about digital marketing. And then here are the top accounts that are talking about digital marketing. And these update in real time. Here are people who put digital marketing in their profile. And so it's a quick, fast way to connect with your tribe and start engaging, building relationships. If you're a conference builder, you can find collaborators and affiliates and everything like that pretty fast. We can add another column and say publishing. A lot of speakers need publishing. So here's the latest. This guy 21 seconds ago, he posted about publishing. 57 seconds ago, and this is just update. You can do another column about conference. And these are people who have some type of conference going on. And if you want to change this to a specific type of conference, like football conference, that's not I saw a football guy, then you can modify it and really find your people. But in my case, I'm a lot more likely to join a marketing conference. So these are all the people who have marketing conferences. So this allows you to find your tribe. You can comment really quickly on people. You can hover over their titles and see, are they close by? What are their values? How much clout do they have? Do you have any friends that also follow them? And and then do top voices and find lists. So these are lists that other people have created. So this is a marketing and growth list. That's really powerful. And then you can find media. This is the images and videos that have to do with the topic of whatever you searched for. You can include things in the filters, exclude things like this exact phrase, post from someone, replying to someone, only show people you follow. There, I've got a few. Only show verified people. There's a lot more there. You've got options, narrow, wide. So those are personal preferences. Small, media size, and rename column. You can change it to something else. So, and I'm just going to close that. So, this I think is an important tool, and it'll help you in your mastery of Twitter. So it's a growth hack, it's a connection hack. It costs a little bit of money because you have to have a professional subscription. So they have an $8 pro account, $11, and then a $22, and there's lots of different bells and features. But I think that it's worth it for, I think I paid the $11 one. So growth hacking tips. Optimize your profile. Get your profile picture, header image, bio, and optimize that. Consistently post. Keep to a schedule. You will start to build community and people will start to look forward to your tweets if you can post consistently. Actively responding to mentions, directs, engaging, that definitely will help with growth hacking. Hashtags, use visual content. People are very visual, so eye-catching content. Collaborations with larger accounts, cross promotions. Monitor your analytics. Don't repost, quote, and I'll show you how to do that. Let's go to my feed. So Justin Trudeau's ego. I could just repost that, but it gives me the option to quote it. And quoting is a community building activity. I can add something meaningful, and this account is more likely to see my engagement and notice me. And it's just courteous. It's good etiquette. It's you're not just stealing people's content and blowing up your feed with it, but you're really having a conversation, which is what this is supposed to be about. Okay, discard. Add alerts to comment quickly on big accounts. Let's go back. All right, the way that if you have someone with a big account, they have 88,000 followers. That's a pretty big account. I can click this notify button, and that now I'm going to get a notification whenever Justin Trudeau's ego posts. So I've got notifications for Dr. Naomi Wolf. She posted 9 seconds ago. So I can be the very first one to reply. And she's more likely to notice me, and her huge following is more likely to notice me. So that's a growth hack. Twitter's trending topics. So if something's trending, list, monetization. I don't know how to do this on desktop, but there's a way to on the phone, I know it's a lot easier to find what's trending. Is this it? Verified. It's easier to find on, maybe that's live on X, explore. Well, sorry, on the phone it's really easy. So just play around with that and check out, look for the trending, and then use those search terms in a post, and then you'll be included in the trending. People are more likely to see what you have to say and follow you based off of if they like what you said or not. Yeah, be relevant, be timely, get your bio, and oh, this is for if you're writing articles. So if you are an author or a speaker, you've probably written a few articles. So make sure that if you're writing for a traditional publication, something more along the lines of Epoch Times, Slate, The Atlantic, whatever, you're going to have a bio in there, and make sure that your Twitter or your X handle, and all of your social media for that matter, is included in your bio. And if you have not written articles in the past, that is a great way to get in front of more people too. So you can take a tweet, you can take an idea, craft an article out of it, or take a chapter from your book and make it kind of more of an article or a persuasive essay, and pitch that to whatever publication is relevant to your audience, and then put your social media on that, and that'll help grow your account. Now, the shop feature is something I think is a great way to sell books and sell various products and services associated with who you are and what you do. It's actually called Spotlight. And if you go on this is my Spotlight. I've got my book, and I've got a webinar, and I've got Speaker School. Oops. And the way you get to that is you click on your profile, you edit your professional profile, and you go to Profile Spotlight, add Spotlight. If you want 2 or more items in your shop, then you go to ads.twitter.com/shopping_manager. But you can click on your profile. Oh, not that way. Click on your profile, edit profile, edit professional profile, Profile Spotlight, and then enable your shop. And that is how you master Twitter. So if you guys want to use Notion, which is what this document is, I've got a link down below, and I hope this helped you in your tweeting journey.